Welcome to Cross Transformation. It's Mariam here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the split in your self-image when dealing with a borderline parent or a borderline partner. As I've said before, a borderline wants us to support their image of being a good parent, a fine partner. It's almost impossible to communicate with them that what we see, what we observe is not what they have believed about themselves. That volatility that they don't see, the fact that they can be quite dysfunctional and destructive. Somehow they don't see those behaviors and actions. That was my problem with that borderline mother. I couldn't communicate with her that, Mom, what you have believed about yourself, that image doesn't exist. Maybe you're going through a similar experience, just don't know how to communicate what's wrong, what the problem is with that borderline parent or that borderline partner. You see, my mom was projecting her lack of insight about her behaviors onto me. I was convinced that I had problems, that I needed to change, that I was a bad child, that I was ungrateful, that I couldn't appreciate her, that there was something wrong with me, with my existence, with my self-image, with my worthiness. Because she was always right. She would always say that I am a perfect mother, Mariam. You know that. And I was like, but your actions and behaviors don't support the image of being a good mother. Couldn't say that to her, but I was processing that thought that what she's trying to represent is very different to what she actually is doing. The split in my self-image, part of me was trying to run away from that mother, to run away from her destructive behaviors, because I was feeling humiliated. I was feeling embarrassed the whole time. That part of me struggled so much. The whole time, as I said, I keep emphasizing on this word, but it's so true when you're dealing with a borderline. The whole time, you literally have to run away from the way that they are. Very unstable. You just don't know what to expect. So, part of me was trying to run away. On the other hand, the other part of me was trying to create a new image for Mariam. That new image that Mariam didn't want to relate to that borderline mother. The image that I was creating, I was trying to fulfill that new image through success, status, education, toxic relationships, trying to overcome mother through those guys. was really, really dramatic, traumatic, and difficult. Split self-image, trying to run away from that mother, that volatility, at the same time trying to create a new image for myself so I can feel good about myself. Again, maybe that's your experience. Are you running away from that borderline parent and you just don't know why? At the same time, are you trying to create a new image for yourself through status, education, walking into toxic relationships? That is how a borderline may impact you. The recovery process is not easy when you have had a borderline parent, or if you're dealing with a borderline partner. I eventually had to surrender to the cross, to Jesus, that you know what? I'm a child of God and I have been created in the image of God. I don't need to overcome this borderline woman. I don't need to create a new image for myself through qualifications, through status, through toxic relationships. I no longer need to conform to this world in order to feel good about who I am. As I said, I was convinced that she was okay and I was the one who had problems, who was dysfunctional. Please look after your soul. Just know that you are a beautiful child of God. Don't believe what they have told you. Just don't believe it. Don't believe it anymore, that there was something wrong with you, or that you couldn't be a grateful child or a good child. You're a child of God. The way that you are is perfect and you're so worthy. See if you can identify the split in your self-image. As I said, the process of recovering from a childhood like that can be quite difficult, but surely you can do it. In Jesus' name, amen. Look after your precious soul. The sunrise is so beautiful up here. I am up in Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. May you be blessed. Have a great day. Look after yourself and I'll talk to you soon. God bless you.